When Jason was at the table, I kept on seeing him look at me while he's with that other girl. Do you think he was just doing that to make me jealous? Because he was totally texting
Thanks to Taryn, the traveling trainer. This man came in 11th out of 3,500 at the Warrior Dash, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 2013. Motherfucker's the man. Love him. Cheers to Taryn, the traveling trainer. He's the best trainer there is in the Atlanta greater metropolitan area. Love it.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's GoTarryn TV show. Happy Tuesday, October the 28th. This is Taryn the Traveling Trainer for a very special edition here for you today on your Tuesday edition for your GoTarryn TV video blog. As we count down the days, Halloween is approaching. We're only 3 days out, and we're going to talk more about that in here in a little bit. But first, I've got a very special treat for everyone out there. Here on the GoTarryn TV show, in just a minute, I'm going to be presenting the radio show, in case you missed it, from this past Saturday, October the 26th. Tammy Young from Sandy Springs on Chat Atlanta with Faith on WXRP Radio. If you missed it, well, don't fear, because right now I'm going to play you the radio clip from this past Saturday as Tammy Young of Total Happiness with Tammy is on WXRP's Chat Atlanta Radio with Faith, so I want you to check that out right now. Here we go.
Yes. Welcome back to Chat Atlanta. That's what we needed to intro this guest.
Yes.
Hey, please tell everybody about your guest who's about to make me hungry.
I am so excited. This young lady is so talented. Charmaine, we're going to learn, and our listeners, we're going to learn a lot from her. My guest, Tammy Young, she is the host of Total Happiness with Tammy, which is produced by GoTarryn TV, and it's a segment on YouTube on dynamic health and wellness. And I just want to, let's just give her a big applause for Tammy Young. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Chat Atlanta.
Thank you. Does it get any better than hanging out with WXRP on a Saturday?
Hey, when we tell people that we bring you the who's who and the what's what, that's exactly what we do. And we have a good time doing it. So welcome, and so happy to have you here. Tammy, I just want to get right into it. I have a couple of questions for you, okay? Well, first, explain how you got into this. Explain how you got into the health and wellness and the healthy eating and the healthy cooking.
Absolutely. And if people don't believe in divine intervention, they will after this. I was just at a point in life where, and we all get there, where you're a little frustrated with what's going on. You're wondering if you're on the right path in life. You want to be joyous. And I had lost weight previously and then had gained it back. So I'm dealing with the frustration of that. So I'm sitting in my car. And I'm going to work, and I'm about to hit 400. And I just yell out, and I think I'm yelling to the Lord, and I'm like, I need a trainer. And lo and behold, Taryn's car, and I don't know if people have ever seen his car, but Taryn's car for Taryn Training pulls up right in front of me. I write the number down, I call it, and that, I promise you, that's the genesis of this. And so Taryn, he's my trainer, and we started training, and I started telling him that, this time, I said, I love to cook. I said, but now I want to cook healthy. I started telling him about some of those things, and he was like, you have the personality to do this, Tammy. He said, we need to put you on YouTube. You need to do a segment. And so that's how it started. That's how we got started.
Oh, that's great. I love Taryn. He is a trainer's trainer. We had him on the show, and he is so intelligent and he's so knowledgeable, with his degree and all his senses of what it's all about being healthy and wellness and fitness. it's just eye-opening, and it's wonderful. And I'm so glad that you guys connected because I was able to, get in touch with you. Now, what I want to do is you do have your show, Total Happiness with Tammy, which is on YouTube, and we'll talk about in a little bit how people can watch that and get into that. But explain to me, you have it features 2 parts, and each episode. So you have the cooking segment, and then you have life coaching segment. So explain those 2 to people so they'll know that they're getting 2 different teaching.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, one of the things that I think we've all experienced is somebody telling us, okay, you need to make this change or recommend that you make this change, and you get all excited, but they don't tell you the how. And so the concept behind this is, love yourself, love your life. And so what I want to do is give the people the how on doing this. And one of the things that I think is unique about what we're doing is that we didn't wait. Taryn and I didn't wait until I met my goals. We're doing it now. So you're seeing me as I am, and you're taking the journey with me. So the cooking segment is geared towards showing people that, eating healthy can be fantastic. And what I try to do is I try to find recipes that are economical. I try to find recipes that are easy to prepare, and I try to find recipes that smell good and look good, because if you're cooking and you're getting the aromas and the colors and that comes together, that eases the palate. That makes something, I want you to experience good food well beyond just what you taste. And so that's what that's about. And what I like to say is that first we feed you on the outside, and then we're going to feed you on the inside. And that's the life coaching segment. And that's where we address things like powerful, things like positive self-talk, affirmations. What's your vision for wellness? And so that's what we try to do with each segment.
Okay. Now, when you say affirmations, explain that so people know exactly what you mean when you say affirmations.
Absolutely, absolutely. So an affirmation is a phrase that when you hear it, it takes you to your point of greatness. It takes you to your path of joy. Now, mine comes from the Bible, and mine is very simple. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And so that means if I get up early in the morning and I don't want to go work out, I say, nope, Tammy, you got to do that because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm sore after a workout, and I don't want to do it anymore. Nope. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I get into a bad spot and I want to turn to cookies or a candy bar. I say, no, Tammy, I got to eat healthy. Why? Because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So I always recommend that everybody have an affirmation.
Oh, that is great. So people can just, whatever it is that they feel deep inside, they can make that their affirmation. Okay,
absolutely.
Great. Now, how do people go about creating a vision for wellness, especially if they don't know enough about wellness or they're just getting started? How do they create that? How do you help them do that?
Absolutely. Well, the first thing that I want people to do is you make the decision to get fit and you make the decision to get well. Well, the first thing I want you to do is find at least 3 characteristics that you like about yourself that's going to get you there. Okay, so we take the focus off of the weight because that's temporary. That's going to change. So you look at things like someone may be new to wellness, but they're very disciplined. Someone may be new to wellness, but they love vegetables. Someone may to wellness, but they'll get up and go outside. So that's the first thing. You want to know what your strengths are, because if I can get you to focus on your greatness, the rest will take care of itself. So then you have the characteristics, and so now you're excited because you're great and you're going to work on your greatness. Then you can do things like go online and maybe look at pictures of what fit looks like. And I try to steer people away from magazine covers because we're living in a day and age where even the beautiful people aren't beautiful anymore. They take these pictures of celebrities and stuff, and the first thing they do is stick them in a computer and start airbrushing. So even beautiful isn't even beautiful more. So look at pictures that, what does wellness look like to you? And then the third element is very crucial. If you can, get some professional help. Get a trainer, because that's what he does. That's what Taryn will bring to you. He'll say, okay, he'll do an assessment and say, here's where you are. You'll tell him, what you think your goal should be, and then he'll come back and tell you what a healthy goal will be, and then you start putting a plan in place. And so then the final aspect of this is sit and think about, when you have your picture of wellness, start writing down what wellness means. And it doesn't always have to be a size. Wellness can be, you know what, I can spend an afternoon running around behind my children and not get winded. I can take the stairs to the 5th floor at work instead of having to take the elevator. You know, my cupboards aren't filled with cookies and Twinkies. I'm eating fruit. What does that look like to you? Write it down and keep it in a place where you can have it handy.
That is great. I love that. I love it because everybody's different, and everybody uses different ways, and they have different visions. So I think that's great for each person individually. That is great. Now, also, you said the power of positive self-talk. Explain to people that might not understand that what that means.
That self-talk is the messages that you send to yourself. And if you want to measure where your self-talk is, what is the first thing that comes to you when you first wake up in the morning about yourself? What is the first thought that comes to you when you hit frustration or fear? And that lets you know the true sense of what self-talk is. A lot of times we depend on other people to talk us happy, or we depend on outside things to make us happy. Self-talk is the messages that you tell yourself, and that's why affirmations are so important, because you need to learn to be your own champion, because when you are your own champion and your own hero, other people will follow suit because people like happiness and people like joy. So you have to start saying things like, you know what, I couldn't do 50 sit-ups today, but you know what, I did 15. I didn't get on the treadmill for 30 minutes today, but you know what, I did a mean 27. So it's those kind of messages that, that you tell yourself to say, come on, self, I am a miracle. Celebrate your greatness. Everybody has greatness within them. Learn to celebrate that, and one of the best ways to do that is the messages that you tell yourself about you.
Oh, I love that.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that something, Charmaine? I love it. I told you she is so positive and she is so great. Charmaine, do you have any questions for her? Because
I do. I wanted to just kind of, just thank you, Juan, and we definitely need to do something, because with the eating and learning how, I think one of the biggest transitions is most people know they need to eat healthy, but they don't know how. Like, what to take out, what to start with, what seasonings to use, and that it can still taste delicious become the issue, I think, a lot of the time. What would you say about that, Tammy?
Absolutely. And again, that's one of the things I like about what Taryn and I are doing, is that we're giving people the how. And my nutrition philosophy is really simple. It's find a food to reduce, find a food to replace, and find a food to remove. And you do this in cycles. You might have 6-week cycles. You might have every 30 days. So, for example, a food to reduce. So if you know that you enjoy carbonated sodas every day, right? So to go and go off that cold turkey, that is punishing yourself. And we're not going to punish ourselves because we're great. We're miracles. But what you can do is say, instead of having 2 sodas a day, I'll have 1 every other day. A food to replace. One of the things that I'm doing is I'm slowly but surely replacing things like white rice with brown rice, or using multigrain bread, or I'm introducing gluten-free into my diet, gluten-free foods. So that's a way that you can replace it. And then find something that you do need to remove. It could be, one of my things was candy bars, like chocolate-covered candy, and that is my thing that I've removed. Now, I haven't removed all sweets, but I have removed candy bars, because that was something that if I was stressed out at work, I could hit the vending machine. So my comfort wasn't based on me or positive self-talk. My comfort was based on that candy bar. So I've made the choice to remove candy bars. And so you do that. You might be able to do that every 30 days or maybe even every 6 months. But the point is, get yourself in the cycle of reducing a food, replacing a food, and removing a food.
Oh, I love that.
I love it.
Amy. I've talked to a lot. We've interviewed a lot of people. I've met a lot of people in this field, and they always tell you, and even doctors, they tell you you can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't, okay. Well, so after you take everything away, ma'am, what is it that I can't eat? Do you have a list of that? And so people usually don't give you the thing to replace, and that is so important. I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Right. Tammy, just tell us a little bit about the show. What you do on the show? Just tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Well, I come on the show, and what I want to do is make cooking fun. So I hope that's what people are seeing. And the thing that keeps me humble is that this is something that I'm new to doing, but just a fun, energetic way of getting some good food in there. And it's two segments. So we get in the kitchen, and we're trying these recipes, and we're bringing it to people. And then the second segment, I kind of quiet it down a little bit. We get into a little lower lighting, things like that, and just talk to you one-on-one. And that's my time to just encourage you, to say that you are not by yourself, to say that I believe that you can do it, to say I know that you're going to get there, because we all need somebody in our corner, and we may not have that on the day-to-day. And so if I can do that for people, you know, that's a pleasure. That's a blessing to be able to help other people on their journey.
Oh, I love that. That is so great. That is so great of you that you can do that for people. And you know, I know there are a lot of people that love to watch cooking shows. So this is another cooking show or food show. Some people just like to look at food, you know, 'cause they love to eat or they love food. So this is another show that people can start watching. You know, it's even easier. You don't have to worry about being at home. You can watch it on your phone, you know. And we'll talk about how they can get to that in a minute. But before we go, I wanted to just say I love the phrase that you have under you have Tammy R. Young, you know, your name. Then you have host of Total Happiness with Tammy. And underneath you say, if I can get people to focus on what's right with them, their strengths, talents, and skills, the rest will fall into place. Absolutely. I love that. That's a great statement. And, you know, people need to hear stuff like that. People need encouragement. They need reinforcement. Because health and wellness, if you're not into it already, if you're not out there lifting the weights and, you know, doing all that stuff all the time already, you know, it's something you need reinforcement. You need help. You know, you need encouragement. And you and TARRYN, I think that you guys are out there and you're really getting people on the right track. And, you know, we appreciate that because it's really hard if you're not doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's talk about your contact information, how people can reach you, and also talk about where people can find Total Happiness with Tammy, your dynamic health and wellness segment on YouTube.
Absolutely. Well, right now, if everyone goes to GoTarryn, it's www.gotarryn.com. There is a place, he has a network page, and if you scroll through that, you can find me, and you just click on that link, and it'll take you not only to the most current, but it'll take you to all of the Total Happiness with Tammy videos. And one of the things that we are working on, because this hit us so fast, and the momentum has been so fast and so good, that we are setting up communication channels. So I'm going to get a Facebook page, YouTube channel, going to get a Twitter account, because I want to be able to have people wake up in the morning and check Twitter and have a message that says, you know what, have a fantastic day and go be the miracle that you are. So we're going to set that up, and what we're going to do is once we get that, if it's okay, we're going to resend a flyer to you that you can post and get that information out to your users.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great. Charmaine and I will make sure we do that. Yeah, that'll be great. Let's talk about contact information. You know, because a lot of people listening are going to say, oh, wow, I want to learn how to cook right. You know, I want to learn how I should go to the grocery store and what items I should start buying. You know, they might just need a little talk from you. So give them your contact information.
Absolutely. Well, if you want to reach me via email, you can reach me. My email address is tammyyoung227@gmail.com. And you can reach me via cell at 678-936-1547.
Okay, and I just want to make sure we know and tell everybody, Tammy Young, it's Tammie, not Y, Tammie Young 227@gmail.com. And you can get in touch with her and find out what's going on. And also, you told them to go to www.GoTarryn. I want to tell people that GoTarryn, GoTarryn. And you can get to all those links and get hold of Tammy, and also you can get hold of TARRYN. It's a package deal. Have both people working with you. You know, and I really appreciate you coming on and, you know, giving people this information and letting people know where you are and how people can get in touch with you, if they want to learn, they want to start learning how to cook healthy, because you present delicious and healthy recipes and great ways to cook these items. So, I want people to go to this YouTube channel and watch this. We watch Hell's Kitchen and we watch all these other shows, but let's watch something that is geared towards helping us. And, like you said, your motto, one of your mottos is happiness, it looks good on you. And when you feel good, when you look good, you're happy. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Of course, money makes, a lot of things better, especially women, we love to shop. But when you feel good from the inside out, oh, that makes such a big change.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I just want to say thank you once again to both of you ladies. Like I said, it was fantastic to be able to do this anytime you need support. You know that you can call on me to do so. This has been absolutely amazing, and I just want to say thank you for the opportunity.
You are so welcome. And Charmaine and I just want you to know, Charmaine, yes, she loves to eat. She's, I don't know what size she is, but she looks great. But she does eat, and I eat. So we're going to look into probably coming and visiting you when you're on the set and see what you're cooking up.
Fantastic, absolutely. And as far as your sizes, both of you are a size divalicious. How about that?
Oh, right. That's what I'm talking about, girl.
I love it. I love her, Charmaine. I love her. I'm telling you.
Well, we're looking forward to working with you. And like I said, we love what you're doing, and people need it. We just need to get the word out so that people can know that you are available, you and Taryn. So we will definitely look forward to working with you two.
And likewise, it's purely a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Tammy, for coming on Chat Atlanta. We appreciate you. We look forward to working with you more. We're going to look forward to your new links. Make sure you get them to us, and we will share those. And we just look forward to being happy, totally happy with Tammy.
Well, of course, with happiness, it looks good on you.
Thank you once again for coming on. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about, Faith. Yes, we need.
Wonderful.
Yes, and I like the breakdown because some people always want to tell you what you can't do, but they never tell you what you should do, or how to those step-by-step processes. And I love the fact that she, makes it known that it is a step-by-step process, but we're going to have fun. We're going to feel good, look good, and we're going to be our best every step of the way. So I definitely, I love that. So, guys, make sure that you check them out and, support great things, and you never know. I'm quite sure that information will be a blessing.
All right, so there you have it, the radio show with WXRP on Chat Atlanta with Faith. That was Tammy Young of Total Happiness with Tammy. Tammy, you did wonderfully. Thank you very much for promoting and plugging GoTarryn TV as you always do. Folks, that's what it's all about. Tammy Young, if you'd like to learn more about her, all you got to do is just go to my website at www.gotarryn.com and then click on the Our Network tab. Scroll down to Tammy Young of Sandy Springs so you can learn more about her today. Folks, shoot her an email, give her a call, reach out to her. But no matter what you do, go to her At the Table with Tammy video blogs and make sure that you subscribe to those today and watch them because they are a treat. And so again, Tammy, great work there. Tammy, you did very well. We were very proud of you. Keep up the great work. We're going to be more on the WXRP radio show with Chat Atlanta and Faith, so continue to be on the lookout for that because we're going to be on there. The other thing you can do while you're at it is to go to facebook.com/GoTarryn and hit that like button. Also check out youtube.com/GoTarryn and push the subscribe button. And then finally, you can go to twitter.com/GoTarryn and follow GoTarryn at Twitter right there. So do all the following and that'll be wonderful. And one more time, let's plug www.gotarryn.tv. Bookmark that website to a favorite on your browser today. And until we see you next time, I want you to enjoy this Tuesday, folks. Remember, with GoTarryn Personal Training, it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. Go get them. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.